Hi folks. How about I tell you a little story? And it has to do with a mineral known as rare earth element. And this mineral, rare earth element, is very important for the production of electronic devices, cell phones, and anything, automobiles. If it's electronic, this element is needed in it. And China currently is the #1 producer of this element. In 2010, they had a conflict with Japan over the Senkaku Islands, which belong to Japan. So because of this dispute, the commies in China told the people in Japan, we're no longer going to ship this element to you, or reduce the shipment of it, and we're also going to raise the price, making it expensive and difficult for Japan to produce these electronic devices. So when this happened 8 years ago, I thought to myself, the Japanese will probably invent or discover a substitute for this rare earth element. Well, the Japanese did something one better. They discovered a whole deposit of this rare earth element, 400 to 700 years worth, off the waters of one of their atolls, which happens to be about 200 miles south of Japan. It's within the exclusive economic zone of that atoll, which is Japanese. Well, the commies in China were saying, no. You cannot claim an exclusive economic zone off of an atoll. It's an atoll. It's not even fit for human habitation. No economic zones offer an atoll. And their buddies, the government in South Korea, agree with the commies in China. Why is it whenever there's a dispute between Beijing and Tokyo, the Seoul government has to agree with the commies in China? The people in Seoul, the government there, not realize, hey, your ally is not Beijing, your ally is in Tokyo. What are you, stupid? Baka. So now let's get back to China claiming you can't use an atoll to increase an economic zone. Really? Is this what you're trying to say? Let's go to the South China Sea, where the commies in Beijing stole atolls from numerous countries in that region, specifically the Philippines, and they claimed an economic zone off of that. You better not sail in those waters because they're ours. You better not fly planes overhead because it's in our economic zone, our fly zone, and those waters are ours also. So keep your ships out of there unless you get our permission. So wait a minute. An atoll stolen in the South China Sea by the commies that can enjoy an exclusive economic zone. An atoll belonging to Japan, you can have an exclusive economic zone. We could go in and take those minerals if we want because we're not going to recognize the exclusive economic zone. Aren't they? Really? Well, the hypocrisy, I tell you, it's at least that's a consistency from the Beijing government, is the hypocrisy. At least that's a consistency from the government in Seoul, always siding with the commies in China in a dispute with Japan. The Japanese are building radar installations on the island of Iwo Jima, which will encompass this area in case the commies in China decide to engage in an intrusion, as they're doing with the Senkaku Islands. But the rare earth elements off of this island, that's the name of the island, right there, those belong exclusively to Nihon, to Japan. Not to South Korea, not to China, but to Japan. So you people in China, get ready to see the price of rare earth elements decreasing because of your ignorant embargo in 2010. And leave it to the Japanese to defeat such ignorance. We'll see you. God bless you. God bless America. And God bless the nation you happen to be. Oh, and God bless our good friends and trusted allies in the land of the rising sun, Senkaku, with a new, increased, exclusive economic zone loaded with a whole bunch of vital minerals. See ya.